Good morning, Jordan.
Hey Haley, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well.
Today, I think we're going to talk a little bit about why crisis planning is important and what we can do if you're in a crisis and haven't planned. So, to start off, I think there's a lot of cases where there could be potential crises happening. So, say you're on vacation and you get in an accident or something like that. You have small kids at home, you don't have a plan for them, or you end up in a really bad position and you don't have any of your powers of attorney in place either. If that happens, like what are we looking at here? What do you do?
So we have plenty of options. I just want to absolutely stress that first option is to always pre-plan. I've
Yes.
done estate planning for people going out of the country. I did one estate plan for someone who was going to go do rock climbing in Iceland, right? And I think she told me she was going to skateboard. She was an adventurer, but she got her wills and powers of attorneys done prior to going because she was concerned about, what if something happens on this trip? So I'll just tell you your first step is to always pre-plan. However, if there's a crisis and you're still competent, or even if you're not, there's still options. And I'll guide us through those and then you can give us your experience as well. But right, if you're competent, and you have some type of medical emergency, we can do emergency powers of attorneys. So if things get worse, right, you'll have that general durable power of attorney where someone can help you pay bills, and the healthcare power of attorney where someone can advocate for your healthcare decisions if you lose capacity and competency. Additionally, worst case scenario, you're in some type of coma, no longer have the capacity to make powers of attorneys, we will pursue guardianship and have a family member appointed to assist you. So if you want to give us some of your guidance and experience, Haley, with those situations, emergency guardianships, powers of attorneys, we'd love to hear it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I've also had those vacation clients before. They come in and they're going to go somewhere and they want all their stuff done, which I think is a great plan. I've also had some clients who come in and they are looking to get their estate planning done as quickly as possible because they've just been diagnosed with a health condition and they had never pre-planned for that. And in certain situations, maybe time runs out before they even finish. And that leaves their whole estate plan open. It leaves their family open to a lot of stress. So in that cases, pre-planning before they got that diagnosis would have been critical to them and their whole family. I mean, we've also done a lot of emergency guardianships too. Somebody's parent no longer competent, emergency guardianship, or maybe they're in a dangerous situation with a family member who's taking advantage of them and that person's not competent anymore. The best we can do is file that emergency guardianship as soon as we can. We can get that over them. But again, most of these cases, like you were talking about earlier, they could have been mitigated with some pre-planning. It gets harder once you get into a crisis, right? It gets harder.
Absolutely. And we can
Yeah.
always assist you in those crises, but there are some simple tactics like having beneficiaries on accounts, right?
Mhm.
Um, Having those powers of attorneys, doing some pre-planning to make sure you at least save the home, right?
Yeah.
Simple things to just, face that reality that we never know what's going to happen. Everything's not certain. But then if you have, you meet with us, you do a consult, have these simple plans put in place, then you can have that peace of mind knowing that even if there is a crisis, I'm protected. So I think that's what we do here,
Yeah.
is give you that peace of mind and protect your legacy. So heaven forbid you don't pass and then maybe your wife's not on any of your accounts, or we haven't protected that home and you had some debt, right? We've got plenty of options to help you out. You can meet with us at Shelby, Charlotte, or Hendersonville. Visit the website at www.mcelderlaw.com, where you can find all types of articles and educational materials on estate planning. And then give us a call at 1-888-999-6600, and we'd love to meet you. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.